Iregi wa Muchemi is a distinguished relationship coach. He is popularly noted for his bold conversations for the boy child in the relationship space. Viewers and listeners, stay tuned for this candid conversation as we dive deep into his unique perspectives on why he believes in marriage and more so, educates the boy child. Right here on Personality Mentorship with Mark Mbugua. Mr. Muchemi, welcome to Personality Mentorship. Now I'm very excited that you are here, and I'm sure viewers and listeners are eager and keen to hear what you have to say concerning the boy child in the relationship space. But first, give us a brief intro of who you are.
Thank you so much. I am Iregi wa Muchemi, as I'm popularly known on TikTok, Facebook and other social media platforms. I normally talk about relationships and marriages because I believe marriage works.
Now, Mr. Muchemi, as a relationship coach, I would love to ask you, why are you so passionate about the boy child?
When boy child is empowered, we have a great future, we have a great generation, we have a great country. That is why I normally and I like concentrating on boy child. I would love to empower boy child. Boy child, honestly speaking, and I hope this gets to the people who need to hear this, boy child amesaulika sana. Everything, all problems belong to boy child, all challenges belong to boy child. No opportunities for boy child. Ladies will say, yes, what a man can do, a woman can do better. But remember this, sijaiona girl child akichimba choo. The other very, very, very hard jobs, boy child hufanya, girl child haezi fanya. Boy child is the man. He's the family man, he is the protector, he's the provider. If he's not empowered, who will provide? Who will protect? Girl child is out here competing with boy child for opportunities, for everything. Now girl child anajua hata kumake pesa kuliko boy child. Why? Because girl child is more empowered than boy child. Let's not forget about boy child. Otherwise, they are going to get to a point where we will not have boy child. A boy child or a man who can stand and make a decision. So that is why normally I try and see if we can be able to empower boy child. And with the help of people like you, Mark, I'm sure boy child is going to be empowered.
Are there any specific cases that you've come across and realized men are going through a lot silently, and they made you so concerned to the point of saying enough is enough, I have to make a change as a relationship coach?
Mark, I must say, from my own experience, what I have gone through previous relationships, hiyo ni kitu moja ilifanya nikafika mahali nikadecide enough is enough. And I always thought ni mimi peke yangu nimepitia haya, ni mimi peke yangu napitia haya. With time nimekuja nikarealize we are so many of us, and I will tell you for sure men are suffering out here. Kitu ya kwanza, the society ishaeka hiyo kitu ya for you to be a successful man you have to have money. For you to have a successful relationship stroke marriage you have to have money. So pesa imekuwa hiyo ndo kitu ya kwanza, imekuwa pale mbele. Without money it doesn't matter how generous, how honest, how obedient, how kind, how loving you are. That does not matter. Girl child sahi, what matters is what you can offer. Uko na nini? Uko na nini? And most relationships and marriages sahi, they are breaking because of lack of finances. Ama hii kitu ya pesa ya mama ni ya mama, pesa ya baba ni yetu yote, sisi wote. There are men who are suffering, there are men who have suffered. Wengine hata wame lose their lives sababu wamekosa medical attention, while the woman has money in her bank account, lakini she cannot use that money. apeleke. Yes, and now the man who is providing or who has been the provider is now sick na hana pesa. The wife has money but haezi tumia pesa yake kumpeleka hospitali. Very few ladies, very few of them wanaweza simama na mabwana zao when it comes to finances. I don't know where this thing of finances ilitokea. I don't know, but most marriages are breaking because of finances. Kitu ingine sahihi, finding a lady who is seriously in need of a man bila kuangalia what this man can offer or what he has, they are very few. I think your generation ilikuwa ya our mothers. I'm not saying they are no good women, they are good women, but mostly sahini, what can you offer as a man? And that is why at a social media you see a woman saying, I'm a lady saying, oh, I'm single and I'm looking for a man. When she starts to do her list, there must be financially stable, there must be driving. Nowadays they're even being specific. I drive Prado, I drive a 4x4 car, not these small cars. Akwa mejenga. And also I heard someone say asikuwe ameemployiwa akuwe kwa biashara. So they've understood mtu wa biashara akona more money than the employed ones. So what they're focusing so much on is what can this guy offer? Not like I want a good father to my kids. I want a loving, kind person, and I will tell you this for sure. There's a time that will come, even that money, even those cars, even those big mansions will not be noticeable. And what you will need is that man, is that woman, that love, that kindness is what you will need. One, I talk to ladies. Anytime you bring a man into your life because of what he can offer, because he has money, I'll tell you something. Kazi huisha, kampuni hufungwa, mtu upata accident. Have you ever asked yourself that question? What if this guy one day hayuko in that position of making what he's making? What will happen? That is when now most realize I didn't love this guy, kumbe, and now that is where boy child now, or the man realizes, kumbe, this guy was with me because of what I used to offer. There's so many cases that I've dealt with. Unasikia tu mjamaa vizuri sana, very hard working, akona kila kitu, anabaia mpaka msupa wake gari, but the pressure this lady gives to this guy, ama mwishoe the way this guy will be dumped, by the wanaingia tu into depression, wanaingia into drugs, wengine wanakuwa suicidal. There's a guy I saw, and that guy is in US, and he's saying yeye alifacilitate for the wife kufika US, everything, paid everything and did everything, but now the wife is in US, ashafika huko, ameka mizizi, now sasa hataki ujamaa. So what do you think is going into that guy's mind? If you see a man shed tears, it must be very painful. Yeah.
Mr. Muchemi, perhaps in your own perspective, why do you think peace is so important to a man?
How you understand peace is what matters. Men are very simple creatures. Men see what complicated. Men are not materialistic. A man, you offer peace to a man, he thinks you love him. Don't shout. If you want to address an issue politely, kindly, men wanakaa kama simba. Simba kama amelala, usipomchokoza hawezi kuuliza, lakini ukimchokoza, of course you know what to expect. A man is like a lion. A man is the king. And a woman was called to serve the man. from the Bible. All my discussions, I base them from the Bible. When a man is treated the right way, when a man is respected the right way, there's nothing he cannot do for his family. Honestly. And what women are not doing nowadays, they are not giving their men that chance. They are feeling like ni kama ananikalia. Submitting to this man, ni kama hata nikalia, usikubali kukaliwa. And this is what they are preaching all over. Usikubali mwanaume akukalie and all that. And anytime you will buy that, usikubali mwanaume akukalie, you are lost. The same case applies to men. Men pia huku nje, they are advising each other. Usikubali mwanamke akukalie, usikubali mwanamke akufikisha mahali fulani. Kama ni kitu nataka, follow the right way. Don't shout. Umemwambia leo nataka 1 2 3. Amekuja bila jioni. Wacha kumuuliza wewe ni mbona umewaina gani? Wacha kumuuliza uwezi fanya kama fulani, uwezi kuwa kama fulani. Nitashinda nikikuitisha. If it is that easy or simple to get whatever you are asking for, you can as well go out there and look for it. Don't give your man pressure. Mwanaume akikwambia nitafanya kitu, they always say wanaume wako na uongo, lakini wao ndio upusha wanaume wawadanganye. When you give me so much pressure, when you start comparing me with 1 2 3, ni nini itafanya nisikudanganye? Ni nini ukinipea hiyo pressure unataka pesa ya kitu fulani? Ni nini itafanya nisikuambie kuna deal I'm working on hata kama haiko? So when you asking something from your husband, it is how you ask for it. Hiyo ndio kitu ufanya ana deliver.
I'm sure as a relationship coach you've come across men who are very focused when it comes to treating their women in a special way. And some men have felt fulfilled and others have felt drained, depending on who they have. So my question is, are there any kind of women a focused man should avoid?
One, if a lady has very high maintenance standards and she's not working, let me tell you, as a boy child, there's nothing you can do to that lady to satisfy her. There's nothing you can do. If herself she's not satisfied or she's not going to be satisfied with what you can offer or what you're capable of offering, there's not even a single day that lady will be comfortable and satisfied with you. So what happens, this lady will have multiple men, she will cheat on you with multiple men. So unapata wanaume wengi wanachukua hadi loans ndio waweze kuprovide these ladies with the kind of life wanataka. Kitu ya kwanza, if a lady is serious with you, haezi angalia pesa, maybe the basic needs. Because as a man being the provider, unafaa kuwa pia uko na hiyo uwezo ya kuprovide for your family, for your woman. Lakini si kuwa na demand for things that you cannot even yourself afford. Kitu ya kwanza ujue hiyo ni red flag. Ujue huyo that lady is not for you. Na hayuko hapo mjenge life na yeye. Ako hapo umsaidie kusukuma maisha. Then when somebody else comes who can offer something better than you, anavuka na yeye. So kitu ya kwanza, high maintenance woman. Na ako higher than ile pesa we mwenyewe you can get. Huyo ni ex, wachana na yeye. Yeah, boy child, usikie vizuri sana hii point. Sisemi eti vienyeji ndio wazuri. It is also good to have a woman with standards. But not high maintenance woman. And that is how as a boy child unajuanga this lady is for me. Yes. Ukiona mtana demand umpeleke Kempinski or other places, na wewe mwenyewe hujaifika hizo places, ujue hapo umeka hook yako lakini imehook what you didn't intend. Yeah.
What's your message to a young man in his 20s and 30s who plans to have a home?
Invest in yourself, physically, mentally, na pia build your career. I just wish these young men in their 20s would listen to this. You have all the time to enjoy with these women out here, and it will be more enjoyable when you have something. When you have something of your own, build your career first, yourself. If it is possible for you to go back to school, enda soma, ongeza kakos. Lakini hawa wametoka shule juzi, ukiwaguzia maneno ya shule wanakimbia. But one day, one time, they will come to remember. Internet never forgets. They will watch this video. Nikiwa encourage, go back to school. Do not rush. Na una vijana wa 20s by the way, ati mtu ati akona kadem na wako na mtoto. Now, watoto wanalea watoto. Build yourself first. Hawa madema kuna mahali wanaenda. Stop killing yourself na depression na stress. Ati you are in love. What kind of love is that? You're being provided by your parent. Na uko na bibi na uko na mtoto. So what kind of life is that? Ukitaka rent ilipo, ukitaka nini, ukitaka chakula, you have to call your mom, you have to call your dad. And that is why unaona hawa watoto, unapata msichana ako in a relationship with the father-in-law. Unapata kijana ako in a relationship na mother-in-law. Why? Because wao ndo wana finance kila kitu. And actually were from 30s to maybe 40s. Huyo ni mtu amepitia. Huyo ni mtu amekula ka life. Huyo ni mtu anajua mbivu na mbichi. I use that term. Huyo ni mtu anajua right na wrong. Huyo ni mtu make decisions. Probably alikuwa kakazi mahali kazuri. He was earning very well. Akaimess yeye mwenyewe akamess either through friends ama alcohol na vitu kama hizo. Hata sisi tumekuwa hapo. Then unafika mahali pia unateseka, unauma nje kabisa, unaumia. So ni mtu akona experience, ni mtu anajua nikipita hapa I will make it, nikipita hapa nda drain. So chaliwa 30s to 40s, hapo you can make a family and that family can stand. Na hapo wewe ndio unafaa kuwa unaongoza mtu wako, unamwambia tutafanya hivi, tutafanya hivi. Mkiwa 20s mnakuanga bado you are still young, na nakwambia hivi, una believe unajua, mimi na believe najua, so arguments zikuwa mingi. But when you are from 30s, now you are a mature person, you can be able to make a decision that will last. You can be able to avoid zile vitu unajua zitakubring down. You can be able to sit down with a woman. I believe by then now you have also a grown-up woman. You can be able to sit down, mukae chini, muagree, we are going to do this. We are going to follow this channel. We are going to support each other on this. We are going to build this.
What's your perspective when it comes to age gap in relationships?
Mimi huwa si restrict about age. But what I advise is get somebody who you feel you can handle. Don't get somebody who is too young, because you will act maturely na yeye ata act ile age ya kule chini, hamtasikizana. Then as a man also, don't get an old woman who will come and see you like her son and try to control you. Hamtasikizana. Now, if you're a woman and you find yourself in a situation where you are dating a younger man, make sure you are ready to submit. Make sure you are ready to be under him. Hata kama uko na pesa kiasi gani, it doesn't matter your social status. It doesn't matter your social class. It doesn't matter what you drive. If you choose I'm gonna be in a relationship with this young man. Yes, I know he's young, but I am ready to respect and submit to him. You will succeed. And now, when it comes to men, being a man and you have an older woman, understand one thing. This woman has gone through a lot, has seen a lot than you. Probably is wiser than you. And if she's respecting you, if she's giving you a position to stand like a man, respect that woman. Men, if you find yourself with a young girl, you must also be ready to respect the fact that she's young. Kama ni dunda ataenda, kama ni kukasirika atakasirikia ovyo ovyo. There are things she may not even know or understand in the house. Be ready to teach her if you are ready to stay with her. If hauna hiyo time yote ya kuvumilia hizo zote, then you can get your age bracket. At the same time, niseme maturity does not come with age. There are men who are in their 30s and 40s and even 50s, but behave like boys who are in 20s. There are boys who are in their 20s, but they act like men who are in their 40s and 30s.
And even for women as well.
For women, the same. So, I salute those men who date older women. Na wanasikizana. It is not easy, but what I know, when you meet an older woman who is willing, she will fight and make things work. So, about age, let me say, I don't dwell so much on age because I've seen people who are dating younger ladies in succeed, and also I have seen ladies who are dating, older ladies who are dating younger men, and it is working. So it all depends, where does your peace come from?
What are the things that you keep private?
Things that I keep private and things that even my followers on TikTok or Facebook don't even know or have never seen is my family, my relationship, my kids.
What's one of the most inspiring scripture or scripture passages from the Bible that strengthen you and that you can share with us?
Surprisingly, najua verses. Najua vile zinasema mingi, lakini ukiniambia ni quote ni wapi inakuwa ngumu kidogo. But there's one verse and it is about relationships ama marriages. Where inasema, it addresses men. He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from God. That means that woman you're bringing in your life, if she's the right woman, you have favor, and you will have favor, and not just favor that comes from God. So wanaume, remember that unaweza struggle sana huku nje until you get a woman who is the right woman for you, and I'm telling you, you prosper, because women bring favor, and it is not just favor from God. Another one ni Luke 10:19. Hiyo ni about protection. Mungu anasema utakuwa unapitia, actually ametumia utakuwa unapitia mahali kuna nyoka na scorpions. Those are some of the most dangerous creatures in this world that can kill instantly. Na hazita kuumiza. You will rule over them. That means ukiwa kwa hii dunia, ukiwa kwa hii maisha, you're supposed to be courageous. If at all you have God by your side, you will walk and nothing shall harm you.
What would be your parting shot?
This is an opportunity yenye sio ya kawaida, and I believe this is the beginning of bigger things. If you want your marriage to work, if you want your relationship to work, anything, any advice concerning your marriage or relationship, enda pale TikTok ama Facebook, tafuta Iregi wa Muchemi, watch those videos, listen. Ile kitu itakusaidia ikusaidie na uitumie. Ile haitakusaidia, you just leave it there. And I'm so grateful and then looking forward for many more of such. Thank you so much, and may God bless the work of your hands.